Welcome, friends. We are back again with our pen testing series. Or today you can also count like a cybersecurity training because today we are going to learn how to install Kali. And if you are aware with the cyber things, then it's a 2023 and Kali comes with their new version like 2023.1. So let's understand what is that version or how we can install that. You can see here in my screen that I already opened that Kali official website. Here you can see this is the link https www.kali.org. And if you are part of cyber things, then already you are aware with this website. So let's go to the download here. First of all things, what you need to understand that Kali is a open source. Open source in the sense free tools I'm talking here. It is mostly used by the lots of hacker as a illegal way also, but that is not part of our training. Here we are learning penetration testing and cybersecurity. So how we can use that calendars for secure our system, or let's say try to do the fake attack, or let's say try to do the penetration testing. Here you can see also the most advanced penetration testing distribution. Okay, Kali Linux is open source Debian-based Linux distribution geared towards the various information security tasks, such as a pen testing, security research, and computer forensic. Even you can use for reverse engineering. So these things we'll understand today. So how we get this? Simply, this is the home page, and you don't need to do any extra effort. Just click here in the download button. You will find here lots of options. Maybe you see other video also for downloading Kali or installing Kali. But if you talk about previous things, then mostly we have one or two option like normal Kali image, which we can use for physical machine installation or also for virtual. Then little bit evolves and Kali comes with two separate mode that you can use Kali as a installing. And if you want to use Kali in the virtual machine, there is a different option. But nowadays, you can see here when I click on the download and in the official website, it is showing these lots of options. Okay. And obviously in one video, this all not able to cover. Otherwise, this video become 5-6 hours. Okay. So today we'll first focus on our basic or let's say regular step, how to install Kali with this installer image. Okay. If you want that, is that we not able to understand this all option or what is the difference in this all version, you can just put the comment. Okay, I will create that all different version video based on your requirement. It's like a public demand concept. Everything's no need to provide if there is no requirement. So mainly if you see this website also, that Kali itself highlighting this installer image or virtual image little bit upper level compared to other option. Okay, and also you can see here recommended. So these both we can use. The simple change is what in these two, that if you want to use your Kali Linux in the physical machine, then simply you can use this installer image, and here you will need to follow the installation steps, and then your Kali will be ready in your machine. And suppose if you have a virtual machine and you want to use your Kali in the virtual machine, this is recommended, where it is actually have a all installed process really configured. Here you will find the one file, which is a virtual machine file. You can directly open that file in your virtual environment. You can see here either VMware or Virtualbox pre-built image. So it will directly run. So as a learner or as a hacker or as a pen tester, I will recommend that use this image and try to follow the installation process So you'll get the idea actually what you are selecting in your image, what things are going to install in your Kali. Once you get the idea, and if you want to save your time that you are doing different practice and you don't want to install again and again, then you can use this virtual machine. But for the beginner, I will not suggest that download that and start using. It's like what? That pre-ready-made concept you are using Kali, but you don't know what is inside there. So I will start with this. And again, repeating, if you want that this all different option explanation, different video, just put in the comment what option you want to learn. Okay. If all you want to learn, then also I will suggest at least one or two name recommended. Put in the comment which you want to understand first. And according that, I will upload future video also. Right now, I will click here that I want Kali installer image. Then automatically website will redirect to that option. And here again, you will find some description. If you go a little bit down, then here we have Kali Linux 2023.1. In that also three options, Kali for 64-bit, 32-bit, or Apple Silicon. Obviously, nowadays, mostly all machine comes with 64-bit concept, 64-bit processor or 64-bit OS. So that's why this is by default and not recommended to use this. This is for different. So in that also, you can see there is a multiple option. Sometimes students or learner who are try to begin their task as a cyber security, then again they will confuse what is best. So in that understand here, this is a regular installer, complete offline installation with the customization. That means here you can download this image. It is around 3.6 GB. In that, there is a lots of tools inbuilt. It is a total OS with this size. All tools are there. You just need to follow regular installation process. And here also you can see it is recommended as a Kali, which we are discussing as a beginner. This also suggested by me. Okay, but suppose you are a professional or experienced, or let's say working with Kali since multiple years. So you know each and every different options, and you are waiting for all new option which is provided by Kali daily or weekly basis. Then we have here this option, weekly image. Okay, in that what happened? Let's say Kali developer are doing different research and they want to launch new features or new tools. Then they will use this kind of beta version you can count, where they have all that latest topics weekly. But that is what untested image with the latest update. That means you will find that all live latest features which Kali developer are doing, and you can also do that practice. Maybe possible that it is a good that other don't know and you have that latest idea. And sometimes cons also, not a pros only, but cons, that sometimes that tool's not working properly, getting some error, and then Kali developer will remove that, and you also need to reinstall. Depends. Same way here, if I compare again this with main installer, is like I think saying that offline installation. So there are all pre-required tools is there, mostly which is used for ethical hacker and cyber security person. But there are lots of extra tools which is not comes with this 4 GB image installation, which is like that kind of tools which not required by every ethical hacker or cybersecurity person. It is customized. Like some are using Kali for forensic, some are using Kali for pen testing, some are using Kali for reverse engineering. If you remember, in the home page I discussed the Kali detail. So according that, they will install different tools according their priority. So if you don't want to do that, that later I will install the tools. I want everything in the Kali, whatever it is, either pen testing or it is for forensic or whatever. Then this Kali for everything, including every tools possible. And you can see the size, it is a 10 GB. So it is only recommended if you have high configured laptop or computer Otherwise, let's say if you are students or as a beginner, you just want to use your Kali for practice, you have some 8 GB or 16 GB RAM only, not more than that, then I will suggest this again. And same way we have NetInstaller. All packages are downloaded during installation. That means, let's say that kind of students, or let's say PG guys or normal beginner who just want to learn the Kali, but right now they have limited internet connection, or let's say internet connection is not stable. So whenever they try to download this 3-4 GB RAM, sorry, 3-4 GB image or these 10 GB image, what happened? Download stop, internet connection stop. Again, start download from the beginning. Or let's say they don't have daily package. If internet issue, then we have torrent or lots of different tools which continue the download wherever you stop. But if let's say they're daily using SIM card, daily 1 GB or that, then they're not able to download this thing in the one day. So this is the network installer. That means you will get basic image of the Kali format with 459 MB only, where there is a OS only, no any tools or other extra package. It will download that all package required during the installation. That means in the beginning, you will download only this 459 MB Kali, start installation, and on that time, it will start download one by one tools, whatever you select or whatever you want. So these all the things I told you about this regular basic installation. Okay. So in this, again, any confusion or this way, what I'm explaining better way or deeper way, again, I'm just repeating. If you want any confusion in this all version, you can put the comment. We'll come to that with new video. So right now I will click on this and it will start download this 3.6 GB. If I click here, you know that you can see here that it will start download and it is 3.6 GB. Internet speed is good here for downloading, but still it will take 8-9 minutes. I don't want that. We'll wait for that in this live video. So if you can see here, my lab setup concept. So here we have that same Kali Linux 2023.1 installer AMD 64. Just compare file name here and download same. That I downloaded already for you, and you can also see the size here 3.60 GB. That is same. It's not like just I renamed them. Okay. So this will install. Now what Kali we need to select, or which installation file we need to select, and how to download, that we cover. Okay. Now we need to understand that we require some machine to install this Kali. And again, if I take you to the starting page, then we have two options like Kali in the main, Kali in the virtual. Now, if I want to install in physical machine, obviously, if I shut down the computer and start installing physical computer, not possible to record video. So again, I will show you this in the virtual machine. But again, repeating that don't confuse in this between. This is free ready-made file. We no need to install this. But here we need to install this. So I will show you that installation, okay, in the virtual machine. But it's not like same here. That I will explain according your demand. Right now, we'll focus on this, how to install Kali. Okay, so for that, we need to use one virtual machine. That is your choice. You want to use virtual machine with the Virtualbox or VMware. So mostly I will suggest Virtualbox because it is an open box, or you can count like open source. So mostly lots of things you can do there, and there are no any dependency, no any license version required. So again, it is a best for learner or practitioner or students, even for professional. So you can see in the other tab, Here I already opened that virtualbox.org official website. And if you click here, it will take you to the download page. And what machine right now you have the Windows, then click here. If you have the Mac, then click here. If you have Linux, then according that you will click here. Right now I have the Windows, so I'm clicking here, and you can see it will start download. It is very small, like 100 MB, 105, you can see. So it will not take any time, but you can see here name. Whenever you find this bracket option, that means this same file already available in the download section. If I open this, you will find this is latest file, and same thing here you can see before few days. Okay, and that if you want to install, simply double click, you can open that, you will find the installation file. Welcome wizard. Next finish. There are no any detailed stuff we require to understand during the installation. So that's I already installed that to save the video time. So if I see here, you can see we have that VirtualBox VM manager. And right now it is empty. You can see welcome screen. Intentionally, I do this from the beginning so you can understand as your computer starting. That when you install, you will find this kind of empty screen. Then what you need to do, click here in the new, it will allow you to create new virtual machine. Just click here, it will ask you the machine name. I'm using here, let's say Kali 23, and it is a 27.1, so I'm using 231. This is your path where you want to install. You can change this, click here and other, but I'm keeping default. Same ISO image here. Here into use that file path which you download the Kali installer image. So click here and other, and I'm going to this PC where I store that file, C drive, left to setup, and it's here. So path I added, and according that you can see it is automatically selected. If you don't want that, again you can change, but right now it is smart selection, so let it be. And next. If someone have concern it is showing here Ubuntu, then no worry. Ubuntu, that means what? In background Debian. And again, you can revise this video. In the beginning, I told you Kali is a Debian category. So the main kernel type, what it is selected, that is same. No need to confuse. And just click on the next. It is asking for the base memory, what you need to do. So here it is by default 2 GB. I am creating it like 8 GB. 8192 MB, it's 8 GB. And let's say 2 core. Next, create a virtual disk. So here I will give the size around 80 GB. Next, then now it will give you the summary. Now if I give you the back, then again remember this all option have a small imported things. But again, the some limitation according to YouTube or this video that I don't want to create this bigger video. Again, if you want separate videos, sir, explain the all things about virtual machine, how we create, what things is good, which option is good. Put in the comment on demand. I will create that also. Right now, again, next, whatever the option I selected, I'm just doing finish. So then you will find the virtual machine here with the name which you mentioned, Kali 231. Okay, and here you can see general detail, base memory, processor, boot order. So in that you can change because right now we need to install. So by default, VirtualBox using floppy, then optical, and then hard disk. Obviously, we don't have floppy right now, so it will try to find optical where I attach that image. You can see here. And hard disk is empty, so no need to worry. If I don't change this option, again no issue. Then there is some networking option and other things. This whole thing I will explain if you want virtual machine setup video. Right now I'll keep it default and just click on the start. It will give you the install step. So again, this video is enough length. So we'll learn this in the next session. I will continue with the same screen. Right now I'm creating video, but just another video so you can easily see in the small part. So that's it for this video. We'll continue same Windows, same things in the next video. Thanks for watching.